All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here. Can everybody hear me okay? Good. All right, so my name is Mark Chapman. I want to welcome you here to our first skills conference, first skills meeting that we've had since we got back from Christmas. So, everybody have a good break, I hope. Yes? Good. All right, so I want to tell you about the last couple of days I spent, and we've been discussing the Skills USA framework with industry. So, we've got some industry partners that have paired with Skills USA, and the skills that they're looking for is based upon the Skills USA framework because that is who helped design that is industry and Skills USA. So that logo you see behind me has each one of those labeled as workplace skills, personal skills, and technical skills. In the years past, a lot of our industries will go out and hire the state champion. Woohoo! Got the state champion. They have got many problems by doing that. Anybody want to guess what some of them might be? Cool, I'll tell you. They've had those people walk into those facilities on a pedestal. They walk in thinking, I am the state champion. You need to get on your knees and pay me every single dime you can because I am worth it. It's not working out. The next thing that happened is when that did not happen, they quit showing up to work. Anybody see a problem with that? If you don't show up to work, how are you going to make any money? You're not making the company any money. So this is what has happened. Industry has been done with it. The last 2 days we've had meetings with them and they have told us that. We met with the gentleman from Ditch Witch, who's their recruiting officer, and a gentleman from the Home Builders Association that supports and is at our skills contest at state every year. Mr. Ferrich knows him, so does Mr. Island. And these guys have all been on board saying we want a well-rounded student that we can hire to be our technicians. These are all the skills that you're going to have. Sound good? All right. So what we're going to do today is tell you not only about the contest, we're going to show you a video from Nationals. The video is 6 minutes long. If you look at that video, every 2 minutes is dedicated to one of those sides. You're going to see 2 minutes of the championship, which is the technical. You're going to see 2 minutes of workplace skills, and you're going to see 2 minutes of personal skills. That is what our industry is demanding you to have. If you don't believe me, simply talk to your instructor, talk to some former students. They'll tell you. Okay? So, everybody ready to enjoy this? Okay. As you watch the video, if you do not have something downloaded on your phone called Kahoot, KAHOOT.IT, go ahead and download that because later on, Mr. Schmidlkoffer is going to run a fun and exciting game with you and prep you for the online test coming up at the end of this month. Everybody ready? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please prepare yourself for awards night. Good luck to all competitors and thank you to the industry sponsors who made this week possible. Tonight, we will be awarding hundreds of gold, silver, and bronze medallions to our Skills USA champions, recognized as the best technical students in the nation. These awards symbolize personal achievement and excellence in education. Those who receive medallions tonight will join an elite group of Skills USA national medalists. Years from now, tonight's winners will look back and remember this moment in time. Tonight is a night for celebration. Tonight is a night for champions. This is a night to remember. This is the award ceremony of the Skills USA Championships.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your Skills USA National Officers. Your college post.
Welcome to a new year in Skills USA. Make the most of it by committing yourself right now to being an active and engaged member in your chapter. Skills USA's theme this year is Skills USA Champions at Work. I'm ready. Devote yourself to your Skills USA program this year, and by the end of it, the words I'm ready won't just be a slogan to you, but a personal declaration of confidence.
It makes me ready so I can get a job because I know what skills I need, and it's honestly probably one of the better things I've ever done to prepare myself for my adult life.
Being ready begins with the Skills USA framework, the foundation of everything your chapter will accomplish this year. The framework gives you the chance to build a foundation for success you can rely on for the rest of your life.
The framework consists of 3 components: personal skills, workplace skills, and technical skills grounded in academics.
The Skills USA framework provides a common language for all of our members. It assesses student skill development, and it creates a vision for all of our Skills USA programs.
The Skills USA framework actualizes Skills USA's mission in developing career readiness skills.
One of our most powerful tools in helping you become career ready is the new Career Essentials program. This suite of educational resources prepares students to put their skills into practice, offering hands-on learning that builds professional experiences. Make sure to take advantage of this amazing new resource this year. Skills USA offers some powerful resources to help you grow. But what's even more powerful is when the members of an active and engaged chapter help each other grow together. The first step is to elect chapter officers and begin holding regular chapter meetings. In those meetings, you'll develop your chapter's program of work, a calendar of activities you'll accomplish throughout the year. The program of work is made up of 7 areas. Try to perform at least one activity from each area this year. Whatever you do, plan it, do it together. Let everyone's voice be heard. Let your voice be heard.
SkillsUSA to me is like a big family, so I feel like that's one of the biggest things is making all the students feel like they belong somewhere and that they're loved, and that every student is loved in this organization, and that's like one of my favorite things about it.
Through our SkillsUSA chapter, we're able to develop helping others along with ourselves, that we're a link in the chain, but we don't always have to bear all the weight.
Take advantage of the many opportunities you'll have this year to participate in conferences and leadership training. These conferences will help you improve those personal, workplace, and technical skills even further, and could lead you to Skills USA's National Conference in Louisville, Kentucky. Remember, if your chapter meets a certain standard of excellence this year, you could be awarded through Skills USA's Chapter Excellence Program, or CEP. The first 3 levels of the award are granted by your state association, but the 4th level is granted by Skills USA's national headquarters, which could recognize your chapter as a model of excellence at Skills USA's National Conference. Learn more about the CEP online. Being a Skills USA member grants you access to some incredibly powerful tools that could change your life and shape your future. The start of a new year is the perfect time to commit to using those tools. Remember, along with your advisor, Skills USA is here to support you every step of the way. So stay connected online through our website and social media.
Skills USA is inspirational.
Skills USA is encouraging. Skills USA is family.
Skills USA is motivating.
Skills USA is life-changing.
Here's to the best year of your life and the moment when you can say with pride and confidence,
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Skills USA, champions at work. I'm ready.
But I do want to encourage you, for those that are not aware, I'm going to have Keegan come up here and he can tell you a little bit about what it was like with National.
So they say I have to use this so it's recording to the video, but I don't know if that video is still going or not. Did he say it was still going? Okay. So what one of the things on the chapter business contest, we won state last year and went on to nationals, and there at the national competition wound up, what was it, 7th is where we wound up in the nation with the chapter business. So I'm going to let Keegan tell you a little bit about what the experience was like there at nationals and getting ready for that, and what chapter business is really a little bit like, and how it can help you and benefit you. So Keegan, come on. He's in electrical. Keegan, come on up here. Tell them a little bit about the chapter business.
So, have any of you heard of like parliamentary procedure or Robert's Rules of Orders or anything like that? Be honest, no. Okay, so basically, it's almost like holding a business meeting, very professional. You walk into a room, there's 3 judges. There's a lot of motions and whatnot that you have to memorize. So you walk in there, they give you a set script because you have a set time that they give you that you're allowed to study the script. And at nationals, it was like paragraphs of motions and stuff we had to memorize, and it was within an hour period. And you have to pull off things with the motion, you can amend the motion. There's a lot of things that go into that too. But honestly, it's a lot of fun and it challenges you because you have to really push yourself because you can't be afraid when you're in front of the judges. You have to be confident in your skills. You have to be aware, and you have to be able to be ready for anything to happen. Like if someone were to get hurt, something were to happen, someone were to have seizures, you have to be ready for that. You have to have someone that can come in and take that spot automatically, no mistake. But Skills USA is a lot of fun. Nationals is a lot of fun. We all had a great time because you may think you may be stressed out about the competition, but just enjoy it because not everyone gets to do that. A lot of people get stopped at districts. So, thank you.
Right now, we've already started trying to train and get ready this year. I would love to, if there's some of you adults. I've already got a secondary team put together, but if there's some of the adults out here in some of our programs, whether it's diesel, automotive, and it can be combined from several different. But if some of the adult students would like to help put together a team, we had a team last year from the aviation campus. That was an adult team. I'd love to work with that. Also, if you aren't interested in public speaking or extemporaneous speaking, both high school level and the post-secondary, I'd love to work with any of you on the public speaking side of it. The public speaking side, one side of it is you have a canned speech that you present to the judges. Extemporaneous speaking is they give you a topic, and you've got just a few minutes to come up with basically an introduction, 3 points, conclusion, or summary of what your particular topic is, and it needs to be 3 to 5 minutes long. And I think there's some students in here that could do a really, really good job of that. So if you're interested in that, I'd be glad to work with you, help you with it, get you trained. So I'm looking for members for a adult team on chapter business, and looking for some public speakers that are interested and are wanting to put a speech together. I'd be glad to work with you. Okay? Who's next? He's moving slow.
That's what happens when a cow runs over you. You move a little slow. What I'd like for you is everybody stand up real quick. Stand up. This is the participation part. Okay? Got a little exercise here. I want you to turn around, look at someone beside you, introduce yourself, and say hello. Very good, very good. Now you may sit down. Thank you. I need 4 of you guys to come down real quick.
Hello, hello. All right, settle down. Please have a seat, and I'll be brief. Over here, Keegan. You three over there. Stand beside each other. I'm Mr. Frericks. I'm the electrical instructor, and what I'd like to talk to you today about for just a few minutes is job skill demonstration. There are two competitions. One is an open competition, one is an applied competition. In the open competition, that's exactly what it is. You can pretty much do anything that you'd like, as long as it's professional. In the applied competition, you're basically in your trade group. So if you're in collision repair, you may show us something about how to fix a fender. If you're in welding, you may talk to us about how to do an oxygen acetylene torch. If you were in electrical, you might do what? Talk to them about wiring up the house. But the thing is, you guys stood up and did something. You interacted. That's what this is, an interaction. This is not a presentation. Okay? That's what I'm doing right now is a presentation. This is a demonstration. You physically have to talk, walk, and chew gum at the same time. Okay? You're not in front of a group of people like this, though. You are in front of 3 judges. Is what you got to do. Thank you, judges. All you had to do. Stand up here for a second. Okay? So it's one individual. Yes, you can sit down, Keegan. Give them a round of applause. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that you're just in a small room with 3 people, and those 3 people want you to do the best you can. They're not threatening you. So if you're someone that's shy, if you're someone that really doesn't think they can do this, it's a piece of cake. You were out at the trade center for a reason, right? It's to learn something. So you can either do a demonstration on something you already know how to do, or you can do a demonstration of something that's just fun. I had one of Mrs. Frerich's students that I worked with and took her all the way to nationals because she showed us how to make a race car out of a hot dog bun and a hot dog. Okay? I've watched them make cupcakes before. I've watched them put on bunker gear as firefighters. I've had my guys that I've taken all the way to nationals to the finals that show you how to put in a receptacle so that it's fail-safe. So don't think that you can't do these competitions. These competitions are easy. It's the fact is you have to sell it. You have to get those judges to buy in. You have 5 to 7 minutes to do this, and it's easy. All you have to do is practice and sell what you've got. Okay? You got to take a donut and make them think it's a wedding cake by the time they walk out of it. And that's what it is. 5 to 7 minutes. You got to get through districts in the top 2. If you're lucky enough and you win state, as most of these competitions, then you get to go to nationals. And for 5 to 7 minutes, okay, do the math. 5 to 7 minutes at districts, 5 to 7 minutes at state, and for 10 to 14 minutes of your life in front of 3 judges, okay, Mr. Frericks, okay, our great superintendent, okay, Mr. Perry has got an unlimited checkbook, and he loves to send these kids to contests and adults so that you can represent this school. So that's what we're asking myself, along with these other instructors, is for you guys to get involved, okay? Find out something that you'd like to do, okay? Approach me or approach your instructors. If your instructors will not want to or don't have the time to work for you, which is fine, ask them if you can get with me, and I'll be glad to work with you because I love doing the contest. That's all I got. Thank you.
All right, I'm here to talk about customer service. And customer service is a contest where you are just demonstrating how well you can provide customer service. And they will, at the beginning of the contest, you will meet with the judges and they will tell you about the business that you are going to be working for and give you some information. And you'll have time to study that information, and then you get to demonstrate how well you can do your customer service in that business. So I have a concession stand here that I'm going to be working at today, and I have a couple of people that are going to help me with this. Oh, okay. So here I am. I'm open for business, and I am ready. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Gordon Cooper concession stand.
Can I get a small drink and a large popcorn?
Okay, absolutely. Did you know we have a special that you can get a large drink and a large popcorn, and it's $1 cheaper? You save $1 by doing that. Would you be interested in that?
Sure, yeah, I'll get the larger size.
You want to get the larger size, so you're going to take the large combo. Okay, I will get that for you. Hello, can I help you? Okay. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. So I'd like to help you with that. Well, can you give me just a second? I'd like to get this gentleman his popcorn, and then I can give you my undivided attention. Do you mind waiting for just a second? Don't eat any of it. Don't eat any of it. Okay. Yes, it is. So here's your popcorn and your drink, and that would be our large specialist 1050. Okay, thank you so much. All right, and so you have that. Would you like another candy bar, or would you like to speak to my manager?
I'll take another candy bar, but if I get sick, I'm going to kick loose from those.
Okay, well, hold on just a second. All right. So you would do something like that. The whole purpose, apparently, it wasn't too bad there, Mr. Ferris. You're going to finish it off? Okay. The point here is that you're going to have multiple things going on at the same time. The contest is about how well did you study and do you know your business, and how well can you multitask and remain calm and remain friendly when maybe you're faced in a difficult situation. So customer service is that contest. We can send, as a campus, we can send 3 people to that contest, and then it competes at the district contest here at Gordon Cooper on the 28th. Okay, so the next contest.
Just about right. Okay, for the graphic design people, hi guys. We have several that apply to our area, but there are a few that apply to anybody. And the first one is the National Pin or T-shirt design. So if you have creativity and you like working with computer and designing things like that, this is a good thing for you. The best part is you don't have to give a speech. Okay, so this is the design from last year's National Leadership Conference. Mr. Matlock. This is 18, and the next slide is 17. So you notice that they apply to the culture of the town that the conference is in. Okay, so the rules, I do have the actual guidelines printed out right here. So if you want to look at that, come get a copy, review them, see if you want to do. But the main thing is this one has to be mailed, has to be printed, two sizes on one page. So they want a 7 by 7 inch size plus a 1 by 1 inch size, so that they can look at it, also see how well it will work as a pin design. So those are some things that you have to do. But the main thing is it has to be mailed. It has to be there before February 5th. No digital, okay? And it's 2 colors, and you'll notice that they had used different shades of the colors, but it is just 2 colors. And you can use Illustrator, Photoshop, or InDesign to create this design. They've given up on the hand drawing because everything has gone so digital. They don't have time to recreate it. So it has to be a digital printed piece. And I can't see that far. Required text is SkillsUSA, NLSC, which stands for National Leadership and Skills Conference 2020, and Louisville, which is the location, okay? So that's the only text that you can have on there. You cannot use the logo. You cannot use the emblem. So this is your main focus, and then the culture of Louisville. And on the back, you'll label your design so they know how to get in contact with you, okay? So that is the National Pin Design and the National T-shirt design. And it would be awesome if we had somebody design those and be able to get on stage at Nationals for that. Miss
Okay, so another way that you can get involved in design work for Skills USA is more on a more local level. When our students attend the state conference in Tulsa, we have an opportunity to do a community service project. And when we do our community service project, all of the students involved in that wear the same T-shirt, and that T-shirt is designed by an Oklahoma Skills USA member. And so if you're interested in maybe a little bit more open design work for T-shirts, you could look into submitting a design for the service project T-shirt. I'm wearing one that we wore a couple of years ago. You'll see that it has more text on it than the national T-shirt is allowed to have. But a lot of times it'll have to do with the theme for the year. This was one that we had a few years ago. It says service above self. The pink one is the one we had last year, and it was the theme last year was job ready day one. So they kind of incorporated that here in service ready day one. So again, it's a little bit more open in terms of the design work. And so any of you guys that are interested in designing that shirt, again, it would be really cool to have a Gordon Cooper design all across the state, and students that are at that state contest will all have that design on their shirt. So the competition or the submission for those designs is not quite open yet. It'll be a little closer to when we go to state conference. So when those guidelines come out and we get ready to submit those designs, we'll get that information out to your instructors. So if you're interested in that, be thinking about what design you might want to submit, and then we'll get the information out to you shortly. Thanks.
Okay, so one of the contests that we do is called American Spirit. And American Spirit is a contest where students organize and carry out 3 different projects: a community service, a career and technical education, as well as a patriotism project. So we did a flag ceremony in November, and so now we're ready to do our community service project. So there's an event that's going to be happening next month in Shawnee called A Night to Dream, and it is a prom or a special dance for special needs students. And it's going to be happening here at the Life Church here in Shawnee. But they need money as well as they need volunteers. And so the American Spirit team, as well as I believe the Leadership Academy, has decided to take that on as a project. Where you come in is that next week in the break area, during break, there will be a booth that will have jars, and we're going to have a coin war between the different programs. And so the way a coin war works is that every time you put a coin in, you get a point for your program. And every time you put a piece of paper money in, then you subtract points from that program. So for instance, a quarter is plus 25 points, but a dollar bill would be minus 100 points. And so the program that wins is going to get a movie day. So that would be a day that you would get to watch a movie, and then as the winner, you would receive snacks to eat while you watch your movie. So that's what we would provide for you, or your snacks. Okay, so that will be out there. But also out there with the coin war is going to be a laptop with some information. And if you want more information about the event, or you're interested in volunteering, then you can sign up to do that. To volunteer, they need people to help set up, to help take down, but also to run the activities that are there, as well as to be buddies with or partners with those special needs students that are attending the event that night. So great opportunity if you want to volunteer, if you're passionate about that, or to just have some fun competitiveness here at Gordon Cooper trying to beat the other programs. So that will start next week here during break.
All right, did everybody get some information today they thought was valuable? Yes? Okay. Let me give you some dates. So pull out your stupid smartphone, put this in it. If you have got a skill contest coming up, like Mr. Frericks talked to you guys, It is a skill that you have learned in your class. That is going to be the week of February the 10th through the 14th. That's when you'll have your contest for that. Leadership. That's like what everything that you heard spoke about up here, all the leadership contests. Those are going to be here on this campus February 28th. You got until the end of this month, January the 27th, to do the testing part, meaning you'll need to go to our online testing lab here and test for both of those, leadership and skill, if you have a skill contest. So ask your instructor, hey, can I get a copy of that? Somebody wake that gentleman up right there. He might need to learn something today. So this is important for you guys. If you miss your test date, there's no way to go back. The window will close, okay? Your responsibility, your education, your contest, this is your responsibility. So give it to your instructor, say, hey, can I get a copy of that? All right, you guys remember earlier I asked you to download Kahoot.com or Kahoot.it, whichever one it is, so you can play the game. You're going to see questions that's going to be on your test at the end of this month, so you might want to pay attention. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Smiddlecoffer now. All right, did everybody enjoy that game? Good. All right, so those are some of the questions you're going to have on your test coming up. When? This month, before January 27th is up. Up here on the front table, we have got T-shirt and pin regulations and rules. We've got handouts that you can take, post up in your room. We've got the small and the large for all the different contests. And we've got the complete competitive listing for all the different contests that are available to you, both skill and leadership, along with a number of people that can compete in these contests. We cannot have the entire 25 people out of one class in the same exact contest. There's a number put on the contest. This is where you find that information out. Other than that, last questions? All right, it is 2:20. Go on break. Be back at 2:40 to your classroom. 2:40 to your classroom.